Surely, in the films about the Second World War, you often saw a mysterious metal badge on a chain of German soldiers. The plate looks like a triangle with rounded ends. It contains a relief plate and an inscription. So what is this piece of equipment and what is it for? Probably many of you have already guessed that this is some kind of distinctive sign called ringkragen. From the German words ring, the same as in English, and kragen, collar, or how it's also called, gorget. Earlier, this was the name of a piece of plate armor that covered the neck and throat. With the development of firearms, the gorget lost its relevance as protective element and began to play a purely decorative role. By the way, until the middle of 9th century, officers of the Russian Imperial Army also wore a gorget and as a badge of distinction. Later, these items became part of the parade uniform of the Life Guards. In the German Empire at the end of the 19th century, the gorget was worn by representatives of the military police of the Gendarmerie. This tradition continued until the rise of the Third Reich. During the Second World War, gorgets were issued to the Gendarmerie as a distinctive sign. They were also worn by garrison, patrols, railway guards, SS police, counter-guerrilla service, Luftwaffe police and coastal gendarmerie. Each service had its own embossed overlays in the form of eagle, numbers and inscription in Gothic script on the gorgets. This made it easy to distinguish between them. The gorget was made by stamping from nickel-silver alloy and covered with silver plating, worn on a chain consisting of 21 oval links. The overlays were covered with a luminous varnish, so that they could be distinguished in the dark. Ordinary soldiers didn't like the military police. Gendarmerie were engaged in the detention of deserters, maintaining order by checking documents at important intersections and roads. For wearing gorget on chains, they have the nickname Kettenhunde, watchdog in the Wermacht. In the Stalingrad cauldron, the gendarmes of the Sixth Army maintained discipline until the last day. They guarded their approaches to the runway, carefully checking the papers of each wounded so that semi-land didn't get on the plane. Only one who had a certificate of the Chief of the Army Sanitary Service could fly out of this hell. All the soldiers who tried to break out of the encirclement were shot by gendarmes on the spot. On the Eastern Front in the field, the gendarmes preferred to remove their badges and not shine them once again. The fact is that the military police often became victims of Soviet reconnaissance groups that went hunting for a soldier who had valuable information. The gendarmes were easy prey because they didn't have combat experience and served three at one time. At the same time, they were valuable targets. For example, an active participant in counter-partisan raids or guards at a large railway junction could tell the intelligence officer a lot of interesting things. In addition, having removed a uniform with the gorget from a gendarme and put it on, a Soviet saboteur could easily stop a German military column, after which it could be fired upon and destroyed. Dear friends, that's all for today. If you like this video, please write in comments if it's worth doing more videos about distinctive sign on the uniform in the future. Don't forget to put like. It was Team and the Eastern Front channel. See you!